Everyone, it's Lisa. Today on DoodleDrawArt, we're going to draw the Clash of Clans logo. So I'm going to start off by just drawing a couple of lines on my page to give me an idea of the amount of space that I need for this picture. So I'm going to just mark this off with my ruler, and this will just line it up so that I have everything placed properly. On this side over here, we're going to have the shield. And over here, we're going to have the words. So the shield itself is going to be tiny bit higher than the words. So I'm just going to make another line on this side that will divide the height of the two things. And then I'm going to make another line to set my words on. So the distance that I have here is almost 3 inches, and the top line of words, the clash words, are a little bit bigger than the of clans. So I'm going to put slightly more than half of the room above in the upper section here. So what we're going to end up with is the logo, or the shield here, and the Clash of Clans here. So let's start off by writing the word clash. And what I'm going to actually do is write it backwards. So I'm going to start here with my H, and I'm just going to make a line that comes from one line to the other, and then over like this, top and bottom, and then down and in. I'm leaving a fairly big opening here because there's going to be the three-dimensional gold look. And then we're going to come over and then up. And these edges are not real corners, they're sort of bulgy, so we can give it a little bit more poof there than just a nice straight letter. And then at the bottom, same thing, up and in. And there's the H. Nice job. Okay, now for the S. For the S, we're going to start at this top line, and we're going to make the first edge come down like this. And then we're going to come over in a curve shape that's coming away from that top line just a little. Then we're going to bring our corner of our S down like this. And then we're going to make a V sideways. So it comes in like this and then angles down a bit. Here we'll draw the capping bottom of the S. And then we're going to zoom over here. So let's go back to this point and come over and down and towards the H again. Now here we're going to make another big curve that's similar to this one, that's really touching that H. And then we're just going to take this line and bring it right over to touch, like so. Awesome. And you can see that I dipped a little bit below the line on that S. I did that on purpose because it will give it the true design effect. Now for the A, we're going to draw a diagonal line that's going to pretty much touch the S and also mimic the angle that this end of the S is sitting on. And then we're going to make a curved bottom for the A and come up and over, not too far, but farther than that, maybe to here, and then down. It's a sunny day here. I just noticed there was a little bit of glare in the corner of my screen, so I fixed that for you. All right, so now we're going to have the other corner of the A, and we're going to come straight up this way to the top and stop before you get to the top, because there's this little hooked over section of the A's in this font, and then we're going to come over to the side like this. And then right around the same height as that hook was placed, we're going to have the top of the shape for the letter A, like so. Now for the L, we can start off by making the bottom here. L's are nice and easy, I should know. And then over like this, maybe a tiny bit further. And then we're going to come up to here and curve in a bit. And then down we go. And then straight over. We'll be adding in all the three-dimensional lines here in just a few minutes. Now for the C, we're going to start at the top with a nice thick line. And we're going to come all the way over like this. Now again, we're going to angle a slight bit away from this top line on the way through the C, just like so. And then we're going to bring our curve down to this bottom line and curve around until we get to the C. In fact, until we get to the L. In fact, let's bring it down just a little further than that to give it a real capital letter feel. Because underneath this letter C, we're going to put the words, or just the word of, And now we're going to bring this line up here, and this line here is going to come in to about there. We're going to have a shape like this on the inside. So over to the C, down this way, and then over to the edge of the C. And then we can just erase a couple of extra little sticky out bits there. Nice. It's always good to use pencil when you're doing initial sketches. All right, now underneath the word of, letter C, we're going to put the word of. So I'm just going to line up the edge here with my edge of my C, and I'm going to make, in pretty much the center of this space, I'm going to make a rough square that has curved edges. This is going to be my O. And then inside that, I'm going to make an oval. And then for the F, we're going to touch the letter O with a tiny little arm. And then we're going to come down and over and up, and then another tiny little arm like that. And then from here, we're going to go up past the O, a little higher, and over past the little arm, down, back in, and touch. Okay, now we're ready for the word cleanse. So right underneath the letter L, we're going to have a C. So we're going to make a C, make the curve edge, make it angle down a little bit, bring it all the way to the ground like so, and curve it around for the bottom, bring it up, and then bring it in and down and over. Great, that was easy. Now for the L, line it up underneath that A, bring this line over. This font is slightly smaller, so I'm not going to make them as wide as the other letter. And then down and over and down and over. Lots of overs and downs. I can't come up with more creative ways to say that. Maybe I should say nothing. You should just watch me. Okay, so now right here under the A and the S is where this next A's top is going to be. So we're going to start it here. We're just going to swoop it over. We're going to draw this piece next that goes over and in. And then we're going to angle it down all the way to the L. And on this side, angle it away. I'm going to come under and go inside the little body of the A and then make the nice opening. And then for the N, it's going to come straight up from the bottom of that A and a nice wide N here that comes over and up and then over like this and down. This is like a good way, English as a second language. Up, down, over. All right, now for the S. The S actually comes a little bit closer to the shield than the H does. So we're gonna eke this out. Let's see. We're gonna come right like this past the H and then angle the S towards the N. And then we're gonna draw the same type of shape here where it's gonna scoop in and angle down. Well, this one actually comes straighter. This obviously is not a font. It obviously is a, what is it? Carved individual letters made from, forged from steel or gold. All right, and then down. I can't talk and draw at the same time. Keep stopping. Okay, so there we have the words Clash of Clans. So now let's go back and add in all of those little reflective bits. So in the little letter C, you're going to make a little triangle at the top and the bottom, just like that. And then you're going to draw a line inside the C that connects the 2 points all the way around like so. And then you're going to make one line here and one line here to give it that dimensional look. For the letter L, triangle at the top, triangle at the side, a line that comes down to here stops, and then this will finish it, goes this way. Then we're going to draw another line from here to here, and another line from here to here. Good. Now, A is a little trickier. We're going to have a little triangle here, and a little triangle here. Then we're going to have a little triangle here. So we're going to go over and like this. And now we're going to draw a line across, and a line that goes all the way down to the triangle, and another one from here, from this triangle all the way down to the triangle. And then we have one that comes in between here and here. And then the tricky part, pointing into the bottom of here and pointing down to the bottom of there. Same thing from this bottom corner to that place where everyone meets, and same thing here. And then top of the A, same thing, pointing up, pointing up. Looking good. Okay, for the S, first thing we're going to do is make a triangle in the corner, just like that, and a triangle in the corner here. Then we're going to run our line all down through with corners. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines I made in there. And then inside this S, we're going to have this out to here. And then you can angle this one too a little bit if you want. And then these ones are not as, because it's a curvy letter, it's not as obvious maybe where all these lines need to go. So I'm just coming from the inside corners and going out. Now for the H, we're going to go triangles in the tops and the bottoms, just like that. Then a line from top to bottom, from triangle to triangle. And then a line from middle to middle. And then angling from these points here to the place where everything lines up. Nice. Okay, now for the C, same as before, 2 triangles, 1, 2. All the way around, 1, 2, 3, angle in, angle in. L's are easy, down and up, over and over, and then in and down. And then another hard A. Oh, let's do it. Okay, if you had trouble with the last A, here's your chance. Triangle here, triangle here, triangle here. Triangle comes in. Line that comes all the way down, over and down. From this top point to these 2 corners, a line across the middle. From this corner in, from this corner in, from this corner out, from this corner out. Done. And now for the N, little triangle here, little triangle here, little triangle here, line down, and there's a triangle here too. Of course there is. And line down. Then there's going to be a line from this triangle point right to the top of this N. And there's going to be a line from this triangle point right to the middle of this N. And our last S. So you know how to do it. A triangle here, a triangle here, 6 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. And then from all of these little points of corners, we're going to go to the corner, 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 to the corner. Nice job. Okay, for the O, it's all so easy. Just going to go around in a circle like this, and then we're going to have a line that goes out and out from these corners, out, and that's it. We don't really see the ones on this side. And for the F, we're going to have one line, one little triangle right here, one little triangle right here, and we're going to angle in from that F, and then we're going to draw a line that goes all the way through like so. All right, now we're ready for the shield. All right, so something really strange just happened with my camera, and all of a sudden I realized I wasn't recording. So I've made it this far, but we're going to back it up, and I'm going to draw the shield for you again. All right, so all you really need for reference is the edge of this H and the S. So you can see that where I'm going to start the shield here is just on the top corner by where the H is at the top. So here's the top of the H, and I'm just going to place my pencil here and draw a line that comes down along the edge, and then here, as it approaches the S, I'm just going to curve in until I reach the bottom. Now for the top, I'm just going to come over across like this, and then up and over, and down, and continue over, and then we'll bring this edge down until it meets right in the middle. Then we have to make the edge where it's going to be golden around the edges. So I'm just going to make another line that runs all along the inside of the previous line, and then a straight line down the middle so that we can have red on one side and white on the other. Now there are two arrows that are sitting in the shield, and one of them starts here in the middle and comes up in this direction. And we're going to make a double line for that so that we can see the thickness of the shaft. And then we're going to have right here the place where the arrow has pierced the shield. So just a blobbish shape there. And then we're going to have the end of the arrow extended straight out from the other place, from where this shaft had ended. And we're going to angle this way and this way for the feathers of the arrow. And then we're going to come down like this and stop, not too far, and then angle the arrows into the shaft. And then there's another little section here that's just like extra feathers, or the ends of the feathers maybe on the shaft. And then we're going to draw this other part, which is going to be extending from about here, and it's going to come on this sort of angle, like so. And again, we'll double it up for the arrow's shaft, and then we'll have this blobby shape here where the arrow has pierced the shield. And again, we'll draw a circle for the end of the arrow, and then a line that's coming mostly straight up, another line that's going to the side but a little bit up, and then two edges back in. And then we can just draw the ends of the feathers there. Okay, perfect. So what I was explaining before my camera stopped working is that I will do the outlines for this logo using my fine point Sharpie for all of the outside edges. And for all of these smaller lines that we were doing inside the gold, I'll be using my ultra fine point Sharpie. And so let's go ahead and do that. So I'll do it in time lapse, but I'm going to be outlining the edges of the words. So as I'm adding color into these sections, I'm using my brightest yellow just in the areas on the right-hand side of all of these bevels, as if light is shining from over in the direction of the shield. And this will give the three-dimensional look of having lots of light reflecting off of that side. And then the other areas will be in my darker gold yellow colors. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw this Clash of Clans logo today, and I would love it if you would comment on this video. Let me know what you would like to see me draw. I've got some more logos coming up. Recent things that we've done are the Star Wars logo is coming. If it's not up already, it'll be up soon. And gee, what else? We did some cute Minecraft recently. And yeah, right now there's a giveaway contest going on. So if you want details on that, check the description, and also check DoodleDrawArt.com for more info on that. And I would say that is it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.